It's so easy to see which variable is actually moving the needle for my clients, and you don't end up competing with yourself in the auction. Probably my favorite tactic of the Power 5 is account simplification. So this year, we've revolutionized the way that we buy on our agency accounts. We're minimizing the number of campaigns, and we're consolidating the account structure to follow Facebook's best practices. And to show you, this is how we used to buy, and maybe how some of your ad accounts currently look, with hundreds of different ad sets, hyper-segmenting out different audiences, different placements even, by creative type, and you end up with an ad account that is an explosion of data. And it's so hard to spend on each individual ad set and get statistical significant learnings, as well as there's often so much overlap between audiences. So between all of your lookalikes, all of your interests, you end up competing with yourself in the auction and bringing down your costs, or bringing up your costs. While also, it's just extremely time intensive to manage an ad account that is this built out. Whereas the new way with account simplification is having a minimum amount of ad sets, so consolidating audiences together, similar audiences, broad audiences, putting them in your funnel, and then utilizing minimum campaigns. And what this will allow you to do is, because you're utilizing broader audiences, you're going to be able to get through your budget more efficiently, because the algorithm has the signals in place of who is your ideal person to purchase. So if you give Facebook a broader audience of who to serve to, that it's not putting any limitations on the algorithm. And also, because it eliminates a lot of audience overlap by having hundreds of different ad sets all competing with each other, you're going to be able to get better delivery and also get out of the learning phase faster. The learning phase is so crucial and important. It's so important that you're out of the learning phase so that you can be at the full optimization efforts that Facebook has available to you. By having hundreds of different ad sets, you're not going to be able to get statistically significant learnings on each individual audience, and it just gets very hard to see what variable is actually working. So I wanted to show you guys how I default account structure my campaigns. So I have the classic prospecting top of the funnel, where I'm showing a cold audience and I'm utilizing broad interests, lookalikes, and then utilizing dynamic creative testing and campaign budget optimization. Then I have my middle of the funnel, which is my re-engagement audiences. I'm targeting people who have interacted with the Facebook page, Instagram, video views. And then finally, bottom of the funnel is remarketing. So people who have been to the website, past purchasers, all across the board, utilizing CBO, account simplification, automatic placements, all of the Power 5 tactics. And then lastly, the DPA, dynamic product ads for remarketing. And if any of you guys want a copy of this, I'm going to be at the Facebook ad mixer later today after the speeches. I'm happy to email you a copy if you didn't snap a photo. And to show you visually what this looks like for my campaign, so top of the funnel, I have UGC, people talking about the product, keeping it very authentic. Middle of the funnel, I start to get more product focused, so I move away from the UGC, PR, and now I'm talking very much about product benefits. And then bottom of the funnel, those dynamic product ads, I'm showing people the products that they viewed on the website. And this is what it ends up looking like in my ad account. So it's a very simplified structure. It's so easy to see which variable is actually moving the needle for my clients, and you don't end up competing with yourself in the auction. So it's truly a win-win having a simplified account structure.